Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I go over any major changes I saw within the monolake ecosphere over the second week that I've had it. So, as you can probably see in these clips, there's been a kind of strange film that's covering a lot of the sediment and whatever inside of the actual ecosphere itself. So I would say that the biggest change I've noticed is that the algae that's always been here has become much more all-encompassing, if that makes sense. There's also no signs of any common microorganisms that I've seen beforehand. However, the algae has made massive progress in terms of spreading throughout the ecosphere. I originally questioned why the microorganisms haven't been able to thrive, but the algae has, but then I realized that the type of algae present in the ecosphere as well as the water conditions for Mono Lake was my answer. After a bit of digging, I've come to the conclusion that the algae present in this ecosphere is likely slime algae. As you can see on screen, slime algae is, well, pretty slimy. It is actually composed of what's known as cyanobacteria, that of which is a form of bacteria that is both aquatic and conducts photosynthesis at a very rapid rate. Cyanobacteria is also known as one of the largest producers of oxygen across the world and is able to thrive in many environments. It commonly grows in colonies and forms into sheets either on the surface of bodies of water or slimy webs, as you can see here. In the actual ecosphere itself, as well as pretty much wherever slime algae grows, it overgrows very commonly in water, especially when there's tons of dissolved nutrients, organic waste, and more. In the case of this ecosphere, that makes sense, especially due to the fact that the Mono Lake sample is known for its high pH that stems from a ton of arsenic, other chemicals, and nutrients present within the water itself. Additionally, the addition of the sediment and other water halfway through the first week likely contributed to the amount of organic waste that the algae could actually feed off of. Now, this all indicates to me just how resilient algae is, as well as it showcases just how each ecosystem, while different, almost always seems to have some form of algae present. Still, however, I've seen no microorganisms here. I was really trying to find some, even the little bit of movement. Couldn't find anything though here. And this fits with my initial predictions, but I'm slightly disappointed because I thought adding, more sediment, an additional sample, stuff like that would maybe kickstart something, would stimulate the ecosphere to kind of become more alive, but I guess that hasn't really worked out so far. Who knows though, maybe the presence of the cyanobacteria and its rapid growth, as well as their production of oxygen, will actually spur the creation of some new microorganisms. I know in prior ones, I was able to suddenly find snails just popping up here and there, and it was pretty random, but it likely stemmed from a sudden increase in nutrients that were just flowing throughout the ecosphere. So who knows, maybe the presence of algae will actually be a benefit here. The rest of this video, however, just consists of more microscope shots kind of showcasing the general landscape of the ecosphere as well as how it's developed over the past week or so. So hopefully you enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to the week 3 update. Hopefully I'm able to spot some organisms this time around. There's definitely been a lot of changes, so it seems like this ecosphere isn't done evolving just yet. Anyways, thanks for watching and enjoy. And as just a kind of ending comment here, it's very evident now that there's just a ton of algae and cyanobacteria actually present within the ecosphere. So who knows? Maybe this will lead to a massive change in week 3.